Hey there, good afternoon. This is Janet with Janet and Patches, and we're on a roll with our segment. And SP, of course, everybody knows, is that special person. And I recently had a conversation with one of my friends, and where we're at right now, we're wanting to have that special relationship. Okay, and why do we not have that special relationship? And we immediately think, well, I'm not good enough. I want him, but he doesn't want me. She doesn't want me. She rejected me. And a lot of that is actually like looking in a mirror. If you're at a job and you see your coworkers or your manager and you feel like they don't like you, they're not happy with you, what that is that is your own insecurity, unless you're really goofing off on your job and you're not doing, stuff. That is a reflection of how you see yourself. That is what it is. It's like looking in a mirror. When you look at somebody else and how they treat you, how they react and respond to you, is excuse me, is basically a reflection of who and what you think about yourself. That is what is so peculiar, which is just so, yeah, we're not talking about being realistic. We're talking about the spiritual realm. And in a lot of ways, it makes no sense to the carnal mind. But there are definite rules, laws, in the spiritual realm. It is very precise. And so you have to be very precise about yourself and your thoughts and your feelings about yourself. What you think about yourself, that is what is going to be reflected back. So, back to the SP. The major reason why you don't have that SP that you want, why you don't, is because you have them on a pedestal and you don't feel worthy. You feel guilty about something in the past, which makes you not worthy, feeling unworthy, But whatever it is a negative frequency and a vibration that is emanating. And we have to go back here and pretend like you're 3 years old and your mommy and daddy have these keys to the Porsche. Oh boy, and I'm not talking about one of those electric kid ones. I'm talking about a real one. Okay, they got the keys for you. All right, are you going to, at 3, at 5, at 10, going to be able to jump in that car and drive off on it? No. Why? Because there is a process that you have to grow up physically, emotionally, mentally. There are all of these aspects before you are able to put those keys in the ignition or push that button in that ignition and drive. And you have to pass the tests and things like that. That's the same thing. You have to come to a point within yourself that you love yourself, that you respect and honor yourself, that you are confident in who you are, that you are very intelligent, very talented. You are so many very beautiful, awesome, and unique aspects to who you are. And that, my dear, is the issue. So we can wanting that SP, but we don't have that because right now you're still sending off these negative frequency and vibrations. You flare up out of impatience with other people. You're very insensitive, and you try to think ahead of it. Oh, I know what they're going to say. So you got the answer. You're not really listening to that other person. You got the answer already. You got it solved. No, you see, that's not love. That's not, number one, respecting yourself. How you treat others is a reflection of your own self. So if you use and you misuse other people for your own gratification, that's just a reflection on your own self-worth. You don't have that respect for yourself. That's why you use and you treat other people that way, because that's a reflection of who you are, which goes back to where I come from. I came back from this negative Nancy subconscious programming, which has got to get healed. And I know, I mean, you can go to a shrink, you can go to, all kinds of other people and, pay through the nose for maybe some people need it. But believe me, this is a spiritual thing that you have got to wake up, that you are a spiritual being. So that spirit being, that little child, that subconscious, has been hurt and traumatized. And so that is what you are reflecting out there, why you mistreat and use other people wrongfully, why you get angry and upset, where you are fearful of what the politics are saying. And so, that's none of your business. That's the world and the world system. We're talking about the spirit, and the spirit being and growing up and releasing the things of the past. Now, most of the world, they're on ball and chains. They live from the past. They sit there and they gossip and they talk about everybody and everything. They listen to the news and they get fearful and they I'm a victim. There's nothing I can do. It sucks. And they go out and they protest and all like that. That's fine. That is what it is. Okay. Some people are like that. But if you will take those deep breaths and you will just come and be quiet and get to know yourself, that you are so unconditionally loved just as you are. And if I keep saying and stressing, go, Ho'oponopono, I love you. Well, for me, I go, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that the eyes of my understanding are being opened, that I can be the I of the I am, that I understand, and that I live from this place of I am. I am. And if you will just go back a couple of times a day, once or twice even, and go to that quiet place, do that breathing, 777, and just sit and go, I am. And just feel those words, I am. Because that is, to me, where the starting point of really expanding into understanding who you are. Yeah, this is all part of that SP. You have to be blissfully married to yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to know who you are. You know, if you want that special person, you want that relationship, that's where it starts. It starts with you. You and your life, you breathe in. Nobody else does. And you can't blame anybody for your situation at the present time. Oh, yeah, you don't know what they said and what they did to me. You know what? If that's true, what do? Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm so grateful. I just have the best, healthy, truthful relationships. And you start sowing those seeds. And you start seeing that reflection of who you really are, which is unforgiven, which is totally loved, which is your awesomeness, and you are so worthy. You are precious. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with you. And if you weren't sitting there and going, well, I don't see any manifestation, well, I must be doing something wrong. No, you're not. You're growing because you're learning to live and move and have your being in the spirit realm. So you're healing this inner child, the subconscious. And you're reprogramming this. This brain is nothing but a computer. Like I said the other day, go listen to Bruce Lipton, Dr. Bruce Lipton. He will really help you a lot in understanding this. And needless to say, I'll say it again, go to YouTube, go to Ho'oponopono, and you will find Dr. Hugh Lin. You will see other teachings by him and other people who are have into it also. And Simeona, oh, I just absolutely love her videos. I existed on them. Now I can only tell you what has worked for me. Okay, it is number one, opening up yourself and saying, look at the owies, look at this, the insecurity, the fear, the rejection. Look, open yourself up. Let that stuff get healed. And Ho'oponopono is absolutely the most wonderful, kind, and loving way to heal and to be reprogrammed. So that, you know what? You look at yourself in the mirror and you see somebody who is so self-confident within themselves and doesn't make a hill of beans what somebody else says, because you know who you are. And that solid, loving, kind, truth seeker is what you will and are attracting. So don't be impatient. You are learning how to live and move and have your being in the spirit and dealing with the spirit realm. And so be persistent. You know, you might fall on your face and decide, oh, this isn't working, and you quit for a while, but you know what? That truth is in there. And you're going to come back, because you know what? Your state of being, your feelings, that love, that joy, that peace has already started growing inside of you, and you really like that feeling. So you know what? You might walk away for a while, but you're going to be back, because it sure is a whole lot better way, happier way of being. Ho'oponopono. I love you, I love you, love you, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful. And something else, listen, you know what? We're all connected together. You're this seed, you are this person, but this seed, this spirit that is in you, it's like this silver cord, and you are connected to source. So you are source, but you are connected to everybody on the face of the earth in one way, shape, or form. So when you say, please forgive me, I'm sorry, you're saying it to yourself, to those people that hurt you, but you're sending out that frequency and that vibration to the whole universe. And let me tell you, the whole universe, the whole of earth, we all need to forgive, to forget. I love you. And isn't it wonderful, wonderful, wonderful for the love, the joy, the peace, the opulence, the blessings of Mother Earth, nature, that we're working together. We're not destroying each other. And all of that, see that positive frequency and vibration that's going on. That's what is healing you, healing your neighbor, healing, those people that are out there protesting and destroying. Everything. Believe me, it's in the spirit realm. And that is where the power and the authority is. So I know I've kind of gone over it, but please, just have patience. Do those meditations. Love yourself. Love yourself because you are so worthy. And don't put that SP on a pedestal. Poof. No, put yourself on the pedestal. Do those things that make you happy. Discover that new hobby, or that new book, that new sports, Discover all these wonderful things. Get off your butt and get out there. But always remember, I love you, I love you, I love you. You say it to yourself and the whole world. That's what the spirit is. Forgive me, I'm sorry, I'm so grateful. I'm being set free. So at that, I will say, well, I love you. I am so proud of you. So keep on it. Do your 777 and your meditations about how wonderful and awesome you are. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.